Hey, morning, guys. So our beloved friend from MKB HD channel, Marcus, provided another review of Rivian R2. Now, R2 is a fantastic vehicle from the concept model, the way it shows and looks. However, what baffles me is that he had it on his autofocus channel, and predominantly that channel is being used for vehicle reviews. And as he clearly stated, following bashing of Fisker, his policy is to review vehicles that are currently into the market. Now, R2 obviously just a concept vehicle, it's not in the market yet. However, the whole ordeal of him reviewing the Fisker, as you can see, and I've noted before, it was on a cloudy day, vehicle was not cleaned. It was just all little aspects of the review were aimed towards negativity, which obviously Rivian, with the concept vehicle, was showing the best lighting. However, for the Fisker, to the disadvantage of the software, which he used predominantly for the lack of the vehicle, was used as a negative view. Is it a fair comparison? I mean, he's not actually comparing the two vehicles. However, having the worst vehicle ever made for an EV and comparing it then to Rivian, which is actually not even sold into the public yet, and stating how it's a fantastic vehicle, great features, yada yada yada, it just doesn't make sense. It's not his. The style of his reviews are becoming more aimed towards his likings and dislikings, which is not a proper, it's a very biased version of a review, which should be more of a generic review for everybody to kind of judge on themselves. Now, I am all for more vehicles, EV vehicles, to be onto the road. I mean, having an R2 and having a Fisker is an advantage for all of us because they compete, they're in the same space, the prices are going to be within $40,000, which is absolutely fantastic. And the more vehicles as such that we have is absolutely fantastic for all the consumers. Now, where does that lead Fisker with R2 coming out? It is advantage, a disadvantage. Disadvantage is they have until, honestly, till 2026 to get their software in line. Because if you have a Rivian coming out, and Rivian appears to have a decent software, still a little buggy here and there. However, it's nothing compared to Fisker, where we're having brake issues. 2.0 is being not released to everybody yet until the brake issues are resolved. Fisker really has a full 2024 and 25 to sort of get their shit in line, to get the proper software, work out the bugs. It is completely understandable to have a buggy software for the first version of the vehicle out. I can live with that, and that's absolutely fine. However, 2-3 years into the production, all those little features should be taken care of. So to have R2 and to have Rivian and to have Fisker come out to the market, absolutely fantastic. However, with our beloved friend, it's not a good eye. It's not a good concept that he's trying to persuade everybody, showing the difference in the vehicles. However, you judge one the one way and the other one the other way. It doesn't make sense. I'm not a big fan of that concept. I do like his material. However, let's have a fair review of both vehicles only when R2 is actually in the production and then compare the two. However, right now, it's not a good review. So hopefully Fisker can fix up their software, bring it up to the market more sustainably to everybody, and then we can actually have more competition and better for consumer. Until then, cheers, subscribe.